Hello, and welcome back to What the Fest. So here we are, day 12. And today's video is going to be on fluoride. So fluoride is very bad for you. You find it in most drinking water in America and also in toothpaste. Fluoride's actually poison, and if you don't believe that, just grab your bottle of toothpaste and notice that it says, if you swallow this, call poison control. That's because toothpaste has fluoride, and fluoride is poison. Incidentally, the first industrial use for fluoride was in rat poison. It was the thing that actually was put in to kill the rats, the killing agent. It's also been used in insecticide, and the first place that water fluoridation occurred was in Nazi concentration camps. Yeah, let's copy that model. So why did the Nazis give it to their prisoners? Well, to keep them calm, stupid, complacent, and easy to control, which is mostly why we're given it. So fluoride is given to us under the claim that it's good for your teeth. Now, this isn't true. It does have some effects which could be considered positive, but they're greatly outweighed by the negative. So fluoride causes tooth remineralization, which can prevent tooth decay. If the goal was to prevent tooth decay, however, they could easily substitute in something that wasn't bad as well, such as calcium. Fluoride causes dental fluorosis when it accumulates in the body, and dental fluorosis begins as being represented by white splotches on the tooth in its mild stage. As it progresses, it covers more of the tooth. The white splotches can grow. You'll also see tooth mottling, as well as browning and even cavitations. And it's been shown in several studies that dental fluorosis is far more predominant than any benefit that's gained from tooth decay prevention from fluoride.
Get your toothbrush. Brush, brush, brush my teeth. Brush, brush, brush my teeth. Brush, brush, brush my teeth every day.
Fluoride is the main ingredient in Prozac. Prozac is 94% fluoride. And it has several bad effects on the body. It bioaccumulates in the pineal gland. The pineal gland, when it becomes calcified by fluoride, it reduces the amount of melatonin that your body produces. Melatonin is mainly produced at night while you sleep. In children, when melatonin production is reduced, melatonin being somewhat of a time regulator in the body, in young children you have very high levels of melatonin, and as you age the amount kind of tapers off. So when you reduce the amount of melatonin in a child, it signals to the body that you're older than you are. And this can cause early onset of puberty in children, and you can see that just about everywhere. Children are hitting puberty at earlier and earlier ages. A lot of the negative impacts of fluoride have to do with the bone. Fluoride causes a reduction of the production of the cortical bone, and this causes increased risk of fracture. The teeth kind of being a window to the bone, you can see in cases of mild dental fluorosis where you just have the white splotches, a doubling in the risk of a bone fracture. As you see an increase to moderate dental fluorosis, there's another doubling over mild dental fluorosis, the chance of bone fracture. Basically, you're losing your outer bone, and this makes your bones more brittle and easily breakable, which you can particularly see in the elderly because they've been exposed to fluoride the longest, and then you see all the hip fractures and whatnot. It's important to remember that we've been exposed to water fluoridation for 60 years now, which is kind of ridiculous. But thankfully people are finally waking up to how terrible this chemical is for the human body. Well, let's talk about the fluoride that's put in the water for a second. Now, this isn't fluoride, strictly speaking. It's actually an industrial byproduct, hydrofluorosilicic acid, and several things are included under the umbrella of the term fluoride, such as arsenic and other wonderful things. Now, the phosphate company was originally being sued for the negative effects this was having on the local flora and fauna, and hydrofluorosilicic acid does represent a category 4 on the hazardous waste material scale, which is the most deadly kind. And actually, if you read the scale, it says the category 4 is life-threatening. Major or permanent damage may result from single exposures. So there you go. And yet the way that they got around this was they started selling it to water treatment plants, and now, hey, it's good for your teeth. This isn't an extremely deadly toxic waste. This is wonderful, tasty fluoride. Drink up. There's been several lawsuits against municipalities to get it removed from the water supply. These are almost unanimously successful because the evidence is overwhelming that this is a terrible, terrible thing to have in your body. You want nothing to do with it. As another throw-in, it does reduce thyroid function, which carries with it another whole host of negative health impacts. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. I just wanted to add my take on fluoride. There's tons of information out there on the web if you want to do further research. So at the very least, I would suggest getting fluoride filters for your drinking water and your showers and bathtubs and whatnot. But that's pretty much gonna do it. Thank you for watching, and check back next time.